Hello guys! I am extremely excited and grateful that I can be well enough to share another aqua workout with you only 8 weeks after my spine surgery. Still, following my doctor's orders, in this exercise expect to have no twisting or bending the spine while enjoying gentle and low impact cardio, dynamic stretches, core and leg strengthening moves, as well as balance exercise. Want to join my healing journey today? I hope this will help you too and challenge you as well, even if you are lucky to have no limitations at all.
I love water. I love the sound of it. And I love being near the water or on the water. But most of all, I enjoy being in the water and working out and convincing you to work out with me. If you enjoy this video, make sure you like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Find me on Facebook. Are you ready for another great workout? I hope you are. Let's do it.
Let's do it together. Hey, so we guys gonna begin with warm up, and you can choose anything: skipping, jogging, water walk, water run. 2 minutes, freestyle, aqua gloves recommended. You know what else is recommended? Before you put gloves on, make sure you click like, because 100 likes equals next part of this video. While you're jogging, make sure you pay attention to your feet and keep rolling them down. Choose the tempo that allows you to really bring your heel down. Later on, we're gonna focus on something different and you may be forgetting about it. But here, it's all about paying attention to those ankles and calves. So notice I'm not wearing gloves yet. I wanna add a little bit of that motion to the wrist. So I'm gonna circle them out as I move my arms up and down, side to side. This is a moment where you need to just feel comfortable with water resistance and temperature. Allow those arms to be more flexible. Try crossing one arm forward and the other one behind. This one is tricky. Well, give it a try. And try again, just alternate right and then left. Then we're gonna move on to heel back, and this exercise also will take us about 2 minutes. It's step to the side, heel back. I need you guys to begin in low impact. By that, because almost anything is low impact in the water, but by that I mean you keep one foot planted on the bottom of the pool. So you're avoiding jumps yet. We will get there later. How's that? Good plan. Great exercise to warm up back of our body, not only legs, but look what I do with my hands. I'm pushing the water behind. Do the same and feel how that's warming up back of your arms. Make sure you keep your core engaged and avoid overarching your lumbar spine. Yes, you may guess I'm gonna be super sensitive to all the tips that I can give you and mention to make every single movement very safe and effective as well. After a moment, if you feel like you really want to add some jumps, go ahead, jump to the side and then curl your heel back. It's still low impact. Keep your shoulders back and down, chest lifted, and remember, breathe. Let's move those arms above the water. We're gonna alternate firstly right and then left. Oh, this feels really, really good. Actually, anything feels good in the water. Oh gosh, I am so happy to be back. It was a torture not being able to swim and do aqua workouts. We guys gonna continue now skipping or sprinting, or you can just jog on the spot just one more minute to make sure we really all feel ready for more. I'm almost there. How about you? This, by the way, is such a great exercise for back muscles. Make sure you exhale with the most challenging segment of this move, which probably will be once your hands are touching the water and pushing the water forward. Keep your abs pulled in. This position should stay great. All right, and this is the moment where we're gonna actually put gloves on. And you already know this is optional, but it will definitely increase resistance. You could use dumbbells for some of the exercise, but I prefer gloves because, you know, for some moves, I just like to move my wrist around, and that gives me this option. And I do recommend those silicone gloves. You will find in the description link, which will take you exactly to the store where you can get those. First exercise, front kick touchdown. Great dynamic stretch for legs, an amazing core exercise. With gloves, you want to remember you kind of open up your palms, and this gives you so much resistance. You'll feel your chest and back muscles that we are just preparing for this segment. There's a lot of kicks coming your way. We will repeat right leg for 2 minutes. Remember to exhale and just find a range of motion that works for you. It can be knee level, it can be hip level. You can try to kick all the way up to the surface of the water. Keep your other foot grounded on the bottom of the pool. Keep your upper body stable. By that I mean you don't want to lean back too much. You can lean a little bit forward once your foot is touching down. Palms are facing back with front kick and facing front as you come back. You have actually two options to approach this exercise. You can try to maintain the same level throughout the whole time frame, or you can choose to change levels of those kicks. So you can, let's say, start at lower level, then kick a little bit higher, and then all the way up. All right, and let's jog it out before we switch leg. It's exactly the same exercise. You are now kicking with your left. You want to remind yourself all those guidelines. Belly in, chest up, shoulders away from ears. Same dynamic kicks. 2 minutes. This exercise will build your strength. It's great for the bigger muscle in our body, quads. It's a big group actually, not just one muscle. great for abs and also chest and back muscles, right? Especially once you are incorporating those aqua gloves, you're really dealing with so much of the water resistance.
For so long,
Notice I'm keeping my palms away from myself at all times.
oh yeah, but somehow I always seem
This
to
time it's
make
right
it
foot
your
that's
bed.
grounded on the bottom of the pool.
Baby,
Our kicks should stay in line, so it's always gonna be front kick touch down. You already know that you can choose to have each single kick identical or you can change levels. Go high, go low, have fun with it and stay challenged.
'cause I got to know if you feel the things I do.
Lots of reps today, I know. But don't you like it? Sometimes when we can repeat stuff over and over again, we can at least for a moment focus on something else. It's like active meditation.
For so long, I've been thinking
Keep
that
going, we are almost there and we are there. Let's now run forward and then backwards, splashing water out. Now, I want you to continue for 4 minutes. Yes, you've heard me right. You got 4 minutes. Now, I have limited space today and I want to stay as close to the camera as possible. But if you guys have more, please go all the way back and all the way forward. Your arm moves will be the same, even as you are heading backwards. I know this will be slowing you down, but this will give you fantastic workout. In this routine, I really want to focus on strengthening back muscles. That is why let's make it a little bit harder, but by not reversing our moves, right? So you are splashing it out, moving forward. It feels natural, it feels easy. But try the same thing heading backward and you will see what I mean. If you have less space, continue running forward for about 4 to 8 and then come back for the same count. You can choose to skip up and down like so or run. Run or walk is always less impact to your body. So if you want to go a little bit easier on yourself, you can absolutely choose walk or run. And this is run, yes, so the length of the step will make it different from skip. Adding gloves will take everything to the next level. You will be moving faster, you will be challenging those muscles so much more. Yes, this is challenging. This feels good.
Either you feel it or you don't, might give it a try, yeah. Our bodies collide.
And again, explore your pool. If you're lucky to have your whole lap lane, do it. If you are lucky to have a whole pool for yourself, oh boy, I'm jealous. Definitely go for it.
Nobody knows but us how we roll.
And remember, it's the length of the step that's gonna make run different from skip. Running is amazing. Water walk, water run is definitely probably my favorite moves. If only I have opportunity, I include them in my workout.
Let them believe that they know, 'cause they don't, no, they don't, no, they don't. I feel so alive.
Don't forget about your arms. They should be pretty exhausted by now. keep dealing with the resistance. That's why we are choosing water workouts after all. Yes?
Let me know I should awesome your world, yeah. Somebody
Keep going, keep going.
hit and run, but they don't know, they don't know, they don't know. Nobody
Did you know the water walk or run burns way more calories than if you would be jogging outside? That's pretty cool if you ask me. And it's definitely more fun. What do you say?
let them believe that they know, 'cause they don't know, they don't know, they don't. Let them believe that they know, 'cause they don't.
Try don't switch your arm moves. I know it's super tempting to just reverse. Don't. It's you against that flow. Especially if you had option to run a little bit longer, you will feel that you are against the current, not just resistance. Moving on, we have front kick and side kick mix. Now it's the same leg. We'll begin with left this time, and you are touching down after front kick, touch down, and after side kick, touch down, and then you just keep going and have fun with this for 2 minutes. Feel free to go a little bit easier on your upper body, just because I know they're still tired after all the splash out move. So we're gonna shift our attention to legs, and that's gonna feel just right. Inhale into the nose and exhale out through your mouth with kicks. When I teach this exercise to my class, I always tell my students to just do anything with hands that will do your kicks better, higher, more challenging, more dynamic. Okay, and sometimes this means that we have to shift our attention to lower body and just kind of forget about arms for a little bit. We're gonna turn arms a little bit later, I promise. Keep your upper body stable. Remember those 4 points, shoulders and hips, stay square. So you will be leaning forward just a tiny bit with touchdown, but other than this, you don't want to move your body sideways or do any rotation. Sorry guys, my doctor told me no rotation. You gotta stick with me on that. Very good, and we're gonna switch leg. It's your right leg kicks, and we got them going on for 2 minutes. I have to tell you, this is a pretty challenging workout. There's not much of sprinting going on, but just the fact that our body is so tense and we are so focused and so engaged, you'll see you may need a nap this afternoon. One hour in the water is a great gift for our body. Very decompressing. It's a water massage, lymphatic massage. Water exercise have so many great benefits. And you guys know that, right? That's why we do it together. Aqua aerobics are pretty addictive. I know, it's a good addiction to have. It was so hard to be away from the pool for 2 months. So hard. Keep going. Couple more kicks. Still doing amazing, right? Are you? Pushing hard. Kicking with the best energy. And yes, moving on to another exercise. This time 3 minutes water run. Now you can obviously modify and do walk. I want to run. I want to get there quickly. Each step is long. I'm using my muscles to push myself forward. And you guys want to feel that your whole body is pushed through the wall of water. The biggest mistake is to move upper body first and then kind of allow lower body to chase your body. Don't do it. It's your whole body getting there fast. Go for it. Come on. If you have limited space, then just decide to do 4 or 8 steps each way, just like that. Well, I feel a little stuck here. That's where my camera is, so just want to do a couple of those. But I do recommend using at least half of the lap lane. Go there, scoop it, use those arms, have fun with run, push yourself, yes, targeting back of your body by the length of the step, hamstrings, glutes. Keep going. Don't allow your arms to rest. It's the entire body that works for that movement, for you getting there. Keep it up. Push and go. Be fast, unstoppable. Stay challenged. The easier way to describe water run is that you actually should look like you ran on land, yes? So it should not remind you swimming at all. There's always one foot, not always, but most of the time, on the bottom of the pool, yes? And it's super challenging, I know, but you do it. Anyways, keep going. Oh yes, we probably look funny when we run in the water. It's like a slow motion run, but you feeling it, right? It doesn't feel like slow motion when you do it. Come on, pick up a little bit more tempo, guys. I want you to feel this workout the way I planned for you. It must feel challenging. If you can now chat, sing along, this is not the tempo that I meant. You are gasping now. Come on, run. And there's not a moment where you stop. If you approach the other side of the pool, I need you to turn around and keep moving. You probably are hoping now that some ads will pop, huh? And you can take a water break. I hope not. Keep going. I need you to keep moving. We're very, very close.
and few last seconds. That takes us to the next segment. We're gonna have 2 minutes for front and back jumps. You will be tucking your knees up towards your abs before your feet touch the bottom of the pool. And then same on the way back. Keep your legs hip width apart. Really use those arms. You'll be turning your palms forward with back jump and back with front jump. Great exercise for abs. And low impact, right? 0 bouncing up and down. I actually truly enjoy using gloves for this floating exercise because they make everything easier, right? Not only better workout, but sometimes just a little easier too. More manageable. Please notice that shoulders are still square with hips, okay? So you kind of look like you were in a standing position from hips up. You don't want to lean forward, tilt back, or move your shoulders sideways. Keep the upper body stable and just find a good rhythm, okay? You really want to feel like you getting there. You really are jumping forward and backwards. The bigger the jump, the bigger your motion, the better. Try to keep your legs symmetrical. So every now and then you'll notice that you're gonna end up with some weird position and your legs will probably be a little wider. But again, hips or shoulder width apart is all we need, okay? So eventually you have to engage your core and stay in line. Moving on to the next exercise, which is a little bit faster. You're gonna now run forward and backwards really quickly with just one step. I'm gonna start with right leg, so it's 1 step forward and 1 hop back, right? So you go front, front, back, back. Turning your palms, again, against direction of the movement, right? To deal with resistance more. With gloves or without, you wanna feel it is the fastest movement possible. As before, there is 0 bouncing up and down. It's all about pushing your whole body through that water. Keep it up. The same leg that's leading, right? The foot that's taking you forward. For me, it's my right. And obviously, we're later gonna change. Keep going. This is a great and challenging segment for upper body too, even without gloves, right? Quite a bit of resistance to deal with. Keep going, don't slow down.
You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it.
Remind yourself, core must be engaged if you want to maintain good tempo. Yeah, that was a tough one. And it's time to switch legs. So we're going to keep on going with the same exercise. Left leg. Go, 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 go. Again, I really want you to feel the power of this exercise. If you can sing along or talk, this is not the tempo that I meant in this segment. Here, your full and entire energy goes to the exercise, to that speed. If you can tell, yes, that's what I feel, that's exactly how I want you to do it.
There should be zero water being splashed around. Yes, you will see the flow, but not splash. If you are exercising on a water level that's, let's say, below your chest, it could even be waist, honestly. Just keep your palms in the water. Don't bend forward to get your full arms there, okay? You want that straight up position. Your shoulders square with hips. It's very important because you don't want to bother your lower back when you exercise. You want to do all the right things. And remember, this is motion on the spot. That's how I qualify this exercise. So there's a little bit of motion, but we only balance between two different spots. Still, you want to see the movement, okay? It must feel different that if you are just skipping or sprinting on the same spot. You go forward, forward, back, back. Keep going. Stay challenged. We are almost halfway through with this entire workout. Do you know what that means? It means that only now we stop burning most calories from body fat. So what you will be doing and how you will be doing it for the next 30 minutes is crucial. Entire energy, feel the flow, feel the resistance. And moving on, my dear. Moving on, we're gonna have frog jumps. And these are a little bit slower. For 2 minutes, we'll be tucking those knees out and up with palms facing down. Such a great exercise. It's gonna open up those hips. It's a little slower, right? Definitely it feels less challenging. Even if you go fast, it just feels different, right? So can I call it active recover now? Yes, you've worked hard enough, right? Your palms are pushed down at the same moment when your feet are moving off the bottom. Synchronize those two moves. Don't bend forward. Shoulders square with hips. I'm not sure even if that's how frogs move. I honestly never had a chance to watch a real frog, but well, for sure that's how they move legs. Keep on going, exhaling with each knee tuck. This exercise feels so good, especially if you do water exercise after a long day at work. If you were sitting a lot, oh, it just feels so good to open up those hips finally. Even in the morning, if you wake up, right, our body is a little stiff. Frog jumps is the way to start every day or finish every day. That was really happy frog. And with this one, we're gonna move to the next exercise. And we have cross-country skiing with arms going out in a circle motion. We're gonna continue for 3 minutes, but no worries, you won't get bored because we're gonna add some transitions. So you will begin on the spot, moving arms out and then in towards yourself. Eventually, once you figure out that you're doing this exercise properly, right? So you're not leaning forward, you're not moving sideways. I want you to add a little bit of motion again. So you will be turning around at your own pace. You can go all around to the right and then all the way to the left. Eventually, I want you to start moving forward just for about 4 moves and then backwards. But as before, during the first motion exercise, you will not be reversing your arm moves, right? So on your way back, it will feel a little awkward and it will be slowing you down. Well, you're not gonna care. You know that's how this exercise is meant to be done. Yes, we really wanna deal with all of that resistance and even mess with it just a tiny bit. Can we do it? Give it a try. On the right water level, especially if you are using gloves, you will feel that your feet are barely touching the ground. You can now see how I do it, right? I'm pretty much just sliding my feet on the bottom of the pool, so it's almost suspended. If I was on a deeper pool, I could surely do it without touching the ground. It's not so easy to be done without gloves, but give it a try. Still, your feet are super light, sliding on the bottom. How you are adding motion to this segment is really your decision, right? So if you like turning around more than moving, that's fine. But you definitely don't want to be stuck on the same spot. Explore the water environment. Hey, by the way, let me know in the comments where you did this workout, okay? Just write Florida or Illinois or anything. This way I'll see who's working out with me. I would love to know more about you. All right, and now guys, we're actually gonna switch our moves. So this time you're gonna move forward, arms move out, and then backward, you're finally gonna reverse those arms. Just explore how different that is. You'll notice that you actually have to keep your hands a little deeper when you reverse them, unless you don't mind splashing yourself. For some reason, I hate to splash my face when I exercise, so I prefer the out and away version so much better. But once in a while, for the goodness of a good workout, well, I'll do it. Keep moving. See how far this takes you. And eventually we're gonna switch exercise. Now we have jumps out and in. So we continue for 2 minutes, tucking those knees before we jump in and then out. With your arms, you can really do anything. What I like to do is like almost draw like figure 8 underwater. And I think this gives the best workout for arms. Notice that, again, there is absolutely zero jumping up and down, so it's completely low impact. Can you move with this exercise? Let's say forward and back. You absolutely can try. You can turn around. Very important that you keep your core engaged, right? Pull those abs in. For some reason, this exercise, most exercises where we open our legs, we kind of relax abdominals and we overarch lumbar spine. Well, that is why I want to remind you not to do it. I am your voice of reason here today. The best water level for jumps out and in is, I would say, chest level. I actually record this on a little shallower segment of the pool, and you can tell that I am a little bit cramped. Not that it's wrong, but definitely if you can fully open out and in, and you can almost straight up your legs, this just feels so much better, right? If you feel your legs are bent all the time, again, you just feel a little cramped, but there's nothing wrong. We're only gonna do it for 2 minutes anyways. So for those of you who have option to explore different water levels, this would be on a little deeper end. Knee repeaters, 2 minutes for left leg. And this one I really like. It's like lunge position, and you are curling one knee in and then pushing toe back. That's how it looks. It's a pretty big movement. You keep your other foot stable, grounded on the bottom of the pool. Not only you want to pull this knee up to your hip, you want to push it forward, almost to the 90-degree point flex. Arms continue with circle motion out. This can be done on water level anywhere from chest even to waist, as long as you don't have to bend forward.
Shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back.
We're gonna keep going. We got 2 minutes. Sometimes it's a good idea to just stop for a moment, especially if you feel like you're about to lose the balance. Just kind of reset and then go again. Core must be super engaged. This is a great balance exercise after all.
I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop.
Chest lifted.
Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's magic in your eyes. Can't
Yes, pushing toe far back.
feel your hands, the way you're touching me.
Here you can see me on a shallow end of the pool. It's still doable, but I would prefer on a deeper end. Gonna switch leg and continue. Same tempo. Still dealing with the resistance.
We won't regret it. So come with me, maybe we're meant to be. A perfect melody.
This particular exercise is actually also really great on land.
To go home.
We're gonna now move on to split jumps. We have 2 minutes to have fun with it. And as you know, I like to place split jumps always closer to the second segment of the workout, closer to an end, because we should be really warm up for this one. This time, you'll be kicking your feet all the way out, opening out those hips. So it's always even more challenging but also beneficial than frog jumps. You can mix those two as well. The reason why I absolutely recommend using gloves with those, here we got frog jumps, just to blend in, is gloves will allow you float longer, and that's why you can usually kick out way better and higher. So mix that up. Again, you can do 4 of each. You can alternate split jumps and frog jumps, or just do 30 seconds of each, however you want. And now we have lunge position, our feet grounded and stable on the bottom of the pool, and we're just gonna do power waves with arms. So you'll be pushing water out and in, and out and in, and you can do up to 7 on each side, and then you're gonna switch leg to experience the same great challenge on the other side. Here we go. Push it, push it. Notice upper body is pretty stable, right? So your arms are moving, but your back, well, not much of the leaning back and forward. A little bit, well, yes, but very little. This exercise I find personally very, very helpful because we all, but you know, I have to focus on strengthening my body and still cannot lift weights, and water gives me opportunity to do all of it and keep it safe. Back to split jumps because we love them so much. Let's kick out. Exhaling. And that takes us to the next exercise. We have floating scissors. And we guys have options here. With gloves, or you could also use aqua dumbbells. It's easier to float. So you can do it anywhere in a pool. Well, without gloves, I suggest you place your hands on the side of the pool. That will give you better grip and you're probably gonna work your legs so much better. Belly in, avoid overarching your lumbar spine. This is where your feet shouldn't touch the surface, okay? So right above the surface, you actually are coming back down, pushing toe, dragging it to the bottom again. Keep your legs straight. If you're gonna notice that the water is splashed behind you, you are going too far, or you are bending your knees, which is a no-no for this particular exercise. You want to stay in line. You want symmetry in your body when you do it. Yes, it can be down on a very shallow part of your pool. That's exactly where I am right now. And it can be done without gloves, as you can tell, but it's definitely a struggle. Sometimes you'll be able to do like, I don't know, 8 to 10, and then you have to stop a little bit to kind of reposition yourself, which is fine, but I'll find it so much more enjoyable with gloves or dumbbells or just holding the wall. Sometimes lifeguards don't let you hold the lap line, so be careful with that, unless they are not there. Belly in, core engaged. Did you know you can also do it with your face down underwater? Well, I'm not gonna do it. You already know I don't like it, but it surely could be done. Oh, I would like to see faces of my students if I tell them, put your face underwater. That would be one moment they would not follow, I'm sure. Three minutes is a lot of time to take all the good things that this exercise offers. So take your time, enjoy it, choose the version that works for you. And we are done with this exercise. Now this actually is a cool down, but we will move a little bit more. You're gonna run forward, or you can do water walk. And we have 2 minutes here. So be creative, do whatever you want, okay? If you feel like you wanna do walk, you can do high knee walk or regular walk. You can come backwards. I'll let you pick. Maybe you have some favorite exercise, some motion exercise that I did not include with this workout, and you can place it right here. I'm heading back with like the scooping motion, just, experimenting a little bit, having fun. Aqua is all about having fun, right? Try it. The scooping motion is fun. I always like to tell my students that during warm-up and cool-down, you try to go along with the water, okay? So you finally will let your body to relax, even if you still kind of push through, but less of that work, okay? So now it's like fun. You could probably do it forever and you wouldn't get tired. That's your cool-down segment. That's how you want eventually your body to respond, right? You don't want to do something super tough, then just jump out of the pool. Give your body a chance to just relax and cool down. So we're going to be stepping out and allowing our arm just to flow to the other side. Easy and slow. Letting your breath to slow down and just follow tempo of your movement. Notice I'm avoiding spinal rotation, but if you guys have healthy spine, you can definitely add a little bit more rotation from right to left. Still, you want most of the movement to begin with your knees and happen through your knees. With gloves, you obviously still will finish it a little bit slower, right? There's more resistance. It's also better for core. You feel it in those deep core muscles right here as you drag in your arm. Knees are soft. And now we're going to add some side leg lifts, ladder movements. There was very few of these today. So you're gonna do about 12 per leg, staying in line, keeping upper body straight up, foot flexed, belly in. You can obviously make it a little bit easier and hold the wall if you want with one hand. Relax, jog it out, roll your shoulders back, and then you're gonna switch leg. Great exercise for postural muscles, yes, anything attached to your spine and pelvic, anything that keeps our body strong. When we walk, when we sit, this is what we are mostly focusing in this particular workout.
que no ha pasado. Boca y placer. Si me toca, yo te como otra vez.
It's also a pretty small lift, right? So you're not gonna go anywhere near the surface. I would say not higher than hip level, maybe even knee level would be better. And remember, you do 12, maybe 16 on the side, and then you're gonna switch. I'm just turning around here so you can see it, but you guys have to keep track of your counts. Look how this other foot is sticking to the bottom, grounded. That's exactly what I mean, grounded. And sometimes if your muscles are not strong enough yet, holding the wall would be the way to do it. And then you'll see that it's getting easier and easier. And that's when it's time to put gloves on and try it without holding the wall. Relax those shoulders again. Lunge position, so one foot forward, and this is a moment where we completely want to relax. Exhale, round up your spine. Inhale, lift up your chest and just kind of allow your body to wave together with the water. Be the one. Try move your spine like you move it nowhere else, right? We surely don't do it on land, on the water. It's so much easier and it's such a pleasure. Give it a try. Just wave up and down, side to side, like this. It feels great. We were working so hard on keeping our body straight up, and now it's time to switch leg and again move the body in and out with the water flow. Even close your eyes and just feel how different this move is from anything else that we've done. We kind of go opposite to what we were doing, right? Holding body tense, engaged, challenged. Now let it go. Exhale and inhale, open. We guys are all born with flexible bodies, more or less, but it's important for us to maintain it. That would be your leg position. So we are pretty much on our tippy toes, which is very easy once our body is so light. Control your breath and make sure it just flows through your body with the movement. You guys take your time for those final stretches. final balance exercise. Lift up one leg and just move your arms out and in. See how that works for you. Again, modification. We'll be holding the wall with just one hand. Try on the other side. Still breathing slowly. Just enjoying the flow. I hope you guys feel completed. You did an awesome workout. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Definitely like the video if you would like to see part 2 of those exercises. I had enough time to come up with some great moves, great routines, and I'll be happy to share all of it with you if only my health allows, and I'm really hopeful that that's the future. Thank you so much. Bye and see you next time.
Thank you.